I'm Chef Dominic here at Dante's. Right now I'm going to show you how we make our shrimp and grits. We get 8 U10 shrimp, make sure they're peeled. Another little thing you got to make sure is that the back is nice and clean and you get that little black strip out of there. It's really not appetizing, most people don't want to see that. You have a 12-inch skewer. Make sure you soak it in water. A little trick of the trade, it keeps it from turning black whenever you do cook it. And that nasty flavor. But you take the 8 shrimp with the tail on mostly for presentation purposes, and you skewer them through. You want to have a little bit of like a little handle for it as a skewer, so you can handle it like a shish kebab. You know, people can get really into their food and enjoy it. All right. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting the firecracker marinade on top of it. The reason for that is I'm putting it on beforehand so it kind of soaks up the shrimp, absorb the flavor. Alright, another thing that I did forget to say is you always want to make sure you season it with salt and pepper. Salt and pepper goes on everything. It brings out the flavor of anything. It may be sweet, it may be savory, everything. It's great. Okay. So we'll sprinkle it. Right here I'm just cutting up the grit cake so it's nice and even, looks good on the plate. That's all you really have to do. Just kind of reforming it again so it keeps this nice square shape. We're going to be dredging it in some beer, then in flour, then in beer again, and then flour again, then frying it. The purpose of that, it builds a shell on the outside of the grit cake and helps with the texture as well as make it nice and crispy. Alright? Alright, now we're going to be making the grit cake. It's already been cut. Now I have my flour. To the flour, I'm going to be adding salt and pepper. We have Pabst Blue Ribbon. We're going to be adding. All right. Alright, right here we have the shrimp and the firecracker marinade on the flat top, searing it on it. Basically you want it to caramelize to get really black, so that's what brings out the flavor a lot, alright? Just like that, nice and black. Brings out the flavor a lot. You can try to keep on putting some of the marinade on top of it as well. Really will help it out. I'm going to be plating now. Put the grit cake down. Take your skewer. We have a black bean salsa that's with cilantro, salt, pepper, little cayenne, tomatoes, onion, and oil to make it nice and shimmery. A little bit on top of the shrimp. A little bit on the plate. Alright. He doesn't have the oil. And a little bit of scallion just for color. There you go, there's our firecracker shrimp.